6, Elena Ruker. Number 8, Caitlin Worthmuller. Number 12, Kayla Beers. Number 15, Casey Bugby. Number 20, Isla Borisic. Number 21, Courtney DeMeo. Number 23, Michaela Saltery. And number 27, Olivia Curry. Delhi is under the direction of head coach Zach Ward. And now the starting lineup for your Husson University Eagles. In goal, a freshman from Manchester, New Hampshire, number 1, Madison Weigler. A sophomore from Bangor, Maine, number 2, Mackenzie Lambert. A freshman from Westport, Massachusetts, number 7, Laura Martell. A junior from Salem, Massachusetts, number 10, Lindsay Russell. A sophomore from Glenburg, Maine, number 11, Kate Harriman. A freshman from Guatemala City, Guatemala, number 14, Marilla Corletto. A freshman from Kingston, Massachusetts, number 17, Kendra Donahue. A freshman from Deerfield, New Hampshire, number 23, Kaylee Nault. A senior from New Gloucester, Maine, number 25, Alexa Thayer. A sophomore from Portsmouth, Rhode Island, number 26, Megan Buddymeyer. And a senior from Wyndham, Maine, number 27, Miranda Lewis. The Eagles are coached by Dennis Mullins, and he's assisted by Lauren Crofton McDonald, Nick Christensen, Matt Goodman, and Elise Worth. There'll be no national anthem. Every time they do.
Welcome back, everyone, to Boucher Field as we're getting ready for the second game of this doubleheader as we have women's soccer action as it's SUNY Delhi women's soccer team coming in with a record of 1, 2, and 3 overall, 0-0 and 1 conference play. And the Husson women hosting this game here with a record of 3 and 5 overall, 2-0 in conference play. I'm Isaac Potter alongside Avery Henningsen. And in the first game, it was ended in a 1-1 tie. So, Avery, what is Husson going to have to do in this game here to come out with the victory?
Well, in that first game, both goals were scored while the team had the wind at their back, and Husson's going to start with the wind at their back. So, I think if they can score early and then hold on to that.
Absolutely, as both of these teams kind of similar in record here. It should be a very entertaining game. Husson looking to try to pick up another conference win, and SUNY Delhi trying to try to steal one on the road as they'll be going up to play Umpy tomorrow. That'll be a 2:30 start up there. And Husson also will be having a game tomorrow against SUNY Cobleskill at 2:30. Quickly going down through the starting lineups for both teams. First, for SUNY Delhi, it's in the goal for the Broncos. It's number 1, Andrea Hunt. Number 2, Kelsia Inez. Number 3, Rianne Goodspeed. Number 6, Elena Rucker. Number 8, Caitlin Worthenmuller. Number 12, Kayla Beers. Number 15, Casey Bugby. Number 20, Ayla Vorisic. Number 21, Courtney DeMeo. Number 23, Michaela Slatery. And number 27, Olivia Curry. And for Husson, it's going to be number 1, Madison Weigler in goal here today. Number 2, Mackenzie Lambert. Number 7, Laura Martell. Number 10, Lindsay Russell. Number 11, Kate Harriman. Number 14, Marilla Corletto. Number 17, Kendra Donahue. Number 23, Kaylee Nolt. Number 25, Alexa Thayer. Number 26, Megan Buddymeyer. And number 27, Miranda Lewis. So definitely should be an entertaining game here on our hands. We want to take a moment to thank today's game sponsors. Performance PT, designing a healthier you. Greenway Equipment Sales in Ellsworth and Bangor. Nothing runs like a deer. Governor's Restaurant and Kinsella, giving resources new life. And it's going to be SUNY Delhi starting off with the ball here. It's going to be Michaela Slatery starting off here. We are underway. The ball comes into Goodspeed. The Goes still staying with it, but it could be taken away there by Corletto. The Eagles will have their first possession of this game. Ball comes over to Lambert. Lambert's looking to bring it up, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. Still remaining with the Eagles. The ball comes into Thayer. Thayer being closely guarded by two Broncos defenders. Lambert still comes out with it. She sends a cross over to Buddymeyer, and Buddymeyer doesn't get the right foot on that one, and the ball happens to go out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a nice ball by Lambert there to get it into an attacking position.
The Eagles are coming off a loss to Keene State last Sunday. They lost 1-3. Last Saturday, they also hosted a home game here against Thomas and came out with a 3-0 victory. As the ball comes into the Eagles here. That's Russell. Be taken away there by Goodspeed. Goodspeed looks to give it over. And the ball be tipped away there. So that's Curry. Bringing it up here for the Broncos. Gives it over to Slatery. Slatery going to have that one taken away there. And it's Corletto looking to try to come away with that, but it'll be Inez handling it. Eagles looking to attack here early. Ball happens to go out of bounds. The Eagles will stay with it. Harriman gives it over to Lambert. It's Corletto. Corletto sends it down to Harriman. Harriman gives it over to Thayer. So that's going to be, I believe that was Russell taking a shot there, and a nice block by Goodspeed.
Yeah, that was a nice shot by Russell. It was a quick play that she had to take there.
Lambert going to have that one taken away there by DeMeo. Eagles so far just swarming defense. As that was Martell taking a shot there on goal, but happens to go over the net.
We're seeing a very different lineup for this game than we saw last Sunday, Isaac.
Yeah, definitely a different lineup. Natalie Aviola is not in the lineup here today. We're not sure if she'll be playing or not, but she's currently dealing with an injury right now.
Kaylee Nultz also moved towards that middle of that defensive line for this game.
Yes, that's right. Yes, Nult moves into the lineup here. That's Lewis giving a pass over to Lambert. Lambert gives it over to Russell. Lambert still stays with it. So it comes into Martell. Buddymeyer looking to chase that one down, but the ball will go out of bounds, going back over to the Broncos. Worth Mueller had to throw in there. Rianne Goodspeed will throw this one. Inez going to make a move here. She'll kick it down over to Beers. Ball happens to go out, and the Eagles will gain possession back. Russell over to Harriman. Harriman looking to get free there, and it looks like it will be out of bounds off of Harriman, but as it's going to be Hunt taking the kick here.
Inez is one to watch in this game too, Isaac.
Yeah, Inez, the Broncos have struggled to be able to score points, and currently Kelsey Inez is the only one that has scored goals for this team so far on the season, as she has had 4 goals so far. Ball happens to go out of bounds, but definitely a player to keep an eye out for if you're Husson here looking to try to slow her down.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Mullins has somebody whose job is strictly to cover Kelsey Inez.
Mina Inez, she's looking to bring it up the field there, but it's going to be poked out of bounds by Donahue. As Rooker tried to make a pass down, and Weigler will come away with it. She'll send it over to Lambert. Lambert gives it over to Harriman. Back over to Lambert. That's Corletto. Corletto gives it over to Thayer. To Martel. Good ball movement here from the Eagles. Buddy Meyer looking to try to cross. But it's going to be kicked out of bounds there by Worthmuller. Thayer. Thayer sends it, tries to send it over to Russell. She still stays with it. Russell gives it over to Lambert. Lambert looks to cross it over, but kicked out of there by good speed. Lambert. This ball poked there, but it's going to be kicked out. Thayer staying with it here. Corletto. As now it's Inez here, coming away with it here for SUNY Delhi. She gives it over to Woriski, but it's going to be taken away. Thayer is going to have a shot, but a nice save there by Andrea Hunt.
Yeah, well, that was a nice play by Thayers, who's had a couple goals for Husson this year.
Alexa Thayer is a senior for this team from New Gloucester, Maine. Provided a lot of good things for the Eagles over the years. DeMayo is to give it over to Bugby, but taken away there by the Eagles. It's going to be good speed, staying with it here. Good speed. Looks to send it down. Rooker will kick it out.
Hudson's definitely controlled the ball in this game so far. It seems like it's been in the Delhi defensive third for almost this entire half so far.
Yeah, they're looking to try to get on the board here in the early going to try to take control of this game and try to build on it. As Harriman looked to try to make a move there, but it was kicked out of bounds. There'll be a throw in here for the Eagles. Buddy Mayer sends it into Russell. Russell looking to try to find someone. Gives it to Harriman. Harriman looking to make a move. As Coach Mullen's telling his team to move the ball, but Inez happens to take it away. Stays in bounds, gives it over to her teammate Beers, but it's taken right back there by the Eagles.
There's that talent we talked about earlier. And has almost had a breakaway into the goal.
Buddy, Inez really is you can definitely tell she's quick and she has a good handle. Definitely a player I'm sure Coach Mullins definitely talked about pregame to try to slow her down. Beers tries to take that away from Donahue. Rucker has it taken away there by the Eagles. It's Nault. Gonna give it over to Weigler. We'll give it over to Miranda Lewis. And they'll look to try to bring it up here. Lewis looking down the field. Tries to give it over to Russell. Russell with a nice pass over to Harriman. Harriman's going to have a shot. Trying to get control of it. As she happened to lose control and fall over. And the ball will happen to go over to SUNY Delhi. Yeah, it just seemed like there she just kind of got a little bit out of control and just happened to trip there.
Yeah, those are some of the hardest touches when you're trying to control the ball at full sprint with somebody right on your shoulder.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to get a shot off too, you're trying to compose yourself and like slow down a little bit, but just happen to lose her balance. Bunnemeyer tries to send it over to Harriman, and it's going to be saved there by Hunt. She's going to kick it down the field here. Corletto will give it over to Lewis. Lewis over to Lambert. Lambert bringing it up here. Gives it over to Harriman. Gives it back over to Lambert. Lambert wasn't able to save it from going out of bounds there. So the ball will go back over to the Broncos. As Corletto happens to get a handball there. So now it's going to be number 27, Olivia Curry, taking the kick here. Tries to give it over to Inez, but taken away by the Eagles. Harriman gives it over to Corletto. The Eagles will look to slow it down, try to get something going offensively. Weigler gives it over to Bunnemeyer. Over to Martell, back over to Bunnemeyer. Gives it to Harriman, over to Lambert. Good passing here from the Eagles. Lambert slows down, gives it over to Harriman. Harriman to Martell. Martell's going to take a shot and just goes a little too far to the right.
That was a really nice play by the Eagles to spread out that defense wide and get Mackenzie Lambert out in space.
Definitely was a good offensive possession, I would say, there for the Eagles. Good passing. Able to get a great look there. Just happened to go a little bit to the right. Russell's going to take a shot on now and finds the back of the net. What a shot there from number 10, Lindsey Russell, as she puts the Eagles up 1-0.
Yeah, she saw her chance and just took it right there, Isaac.
Great. Definitely was a great shot there by Russell. Absolutely took, that was a bullet right there and found the back of the net. And she scores the first goal of the game with 32:35 left to play in this first half.
Yeah, she scored a very similar goal last week.
Ball now comes into Inez. Inez gives it over to Slatery. Inez stays with it, gives it back to Slatery. Inez now gets an open look, but it's going to be kicked out of bounds there by Nault.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Nault to come in and close that down before Inez could break into the box.
DeMayo looks to get it in, be headed out of bounds there by the Eagles. Still remaining with the Broncos. Now a throw-in now comes in. So that'll be kicked out, and Alexa Thayer trying to get control of that one, but it will roll back to Goodspeed. Martell gives it to Thayer, gives it over to Bunnemeyer. Bunnemeyer finds Harriman, back to Russell. Russell over to Lambert. Lambert back over to Harriman. Harriman. Eagles looking to continue to be patient. Tries to give it over to Corletto, but it'd be taken away. Corletto. He's over to Bunnemeyer. Tries to send it down to Harriman, but be taken out by Curry. Ball happens to go out of bounds. Going back over to the Eagles.
Yeah, that was a nice interception by the defense to step in and stop that play.
Absolutely, as Harriman was running down the right side there and probably could have had a chance to put it 2-0. Lambert bringing it up here. Ball happens to be kicked out of bounds. Now there'll be a throw in here. Now it stays with the Broncos here.
The Eagles have been looking to keep the ball on the ground this whole half here.
Lambert gives it over to Russell. Russell tried to stay with it, but it's taken away by Inez. Inez over to Beers. Back over to Inez. Inez now looking to try to make something happen. But it's going to be kicked out by Lewis. Nice play by Nalt, as Inez could have had a chance to try to get a shot off there.
Yeah, that was a really good recovery play by Lewis there to catch back up to the ball.
As now a throw-in comes in. As now it's going to be kicked out, and SUNY Delhi is going to have the first corner kick of the game. It looks like it's going to be number 27, Olivia Curry, going to take the corner kick here. Curry. Looks to cross it over. Ball comes in over to DeMayo, and she just wasn't happen to get a hold of that one, and the ball happens to go out of bounds going over to the Eagles.
Yeah, I know corner kicks are something that this team worked on a lot over this week after they allowed 3 goals to Copico last weekend.
So now the ball comes into Martell, but taken away there by SUNY Delhi. Donahue. Give it over to Weigler. She'll kick it out. Still will remain with SUNY Delhi here. Throw-in comes down. The ball will happen to go out of bounds. Still remaining with. Actually, it will be going back over to the Eagles here. Madison Weigler, the freshman starting goal here today. She's from Manchester, New Hampshire. She will kick it down to Bunnymeyer. Over to Donahue. Gives it over to Nalt. To Lambert. To Russell. Russell. Bringing it up here. Gives it over to Bunnymeyer. Bunnymeyer. To Martell. Martell tries to find Lambert. Didn't put too much on it. Taken away by Corletto. Corletto's going to have a shot here. But it's going to be saved there by Andrea Hunt. Hunt. Look to boot it away here. Inez. This is now Slatery. Tried to give a pass over. Russell. Looking to make something happen. Gives it over to Thayer. Thayer's going to take a shot. She gains back with it. And she scores the goal. Just like that, it's 2-0, Husson.
That was a beautiful play to set up Thayer for that goal.
Yeah, the first initial shot there by Thayer was blocked by Hunt, but she stayed with it there and was able to find the back of the nets. And just like that, it's now 2-0 Husson, as that comes with 26:41 left to play in the first half.
Yeah, Russell now has had a key part to play in both of those goals. Obviously, she scored the first one, but then had a nice assist on that one.
Yes, and that, for Thayer, that is her 3rd goal on the season. The ball comes into Inez. Eagles so far off to a comfortable lead in this first half.
I think that's key for them this weekend with the doubleheader, obviously, that they're going to be playing a second game tomorrow, and if they can keep subs rotating in, then.
Absolutely. As less than a 24-hour span, they'll be right back here at Boucher Field with a game against SUNY Caldwell-Skill. Looking to try to pick up a win here and try to keep the legs fresh for tomorrow. As Hunt picks up that one. Ball comes into Donahue. Donahue gives it over to Martell. Gives it over to Goodspeed. Goodspeed gives a pass over to Rooker. Rooker almost loses it out of bounds. And it will be out of bounds there. And it'll be Buddy Meyer with the throw-in. Russell. Be taken away by Inez. Inez loses it. Now it's Beers losing it. Gives it to Harriman. Harriman looking to try to get something here. Has it almost taken away there as the ball will still remain in bounds. Lambert gives it over to Martell. Martell tries to give it to Russell, to Thayer. Thayer is trying to stay with it. As it looks like there'll be a foul called there. I believe that is going to go against number 6, Elena Rooker. And now Corletto is going to have a shot here to try to push the lead up even more.
Corletto was actually brought into Husson as a free kick specialist. Her team in Mexico City she was their place kicker.
Corletto finds the back of the net. And just like that, it's now 3-0. She does a little dance there.
And there you go. You see what I was talking about. That was a nice upper 90 shot by Corletto.
That was a good shot there. Find the top left corner of the net. And just like that, so far Husson off to a 3-0 lead now as that comes with 24:06 left to play in the first half. And now we're going to see some subs here as number 9, Charlotte Messer, number 15, Willow Witten, number 21, Natalie Aviola, and number 16, Sophia Mullins coming into the game as Corletto, Thayer, Buddy Meyer, and Martell will get a break.
Yeah, Mullins just gave almost his entire midfield there a break.
As now the ball comes into the Broncos here. So it will be kicked out. As Goodspeed gets ready for a throw-in. Over to Mullins. Aviola trying to get a hold of it, but taken away by Inez. Inez comes out away with it. Gives a nice pass down to Rooker. Rooker will have a chance to try to cross this one. And it happens. It looks like she happened to lose the handle on that. And actually, it looks like might have been an offsides call there.
Yeah, I think it was a late call there.
Yeah, it looks like it was, I believe it was called on Rooker. Could not see it, but I think it was on her.
Going back to that substitution from a few minutes ago, that was not your normal group that comes in. All 4 of those players have started multiple games for the Eagles this year.
Yeah, definitely is. Like you kind of mentioned, they're probably trying to, save some legs for tomorrow as they'll have a game right back here at Boucher Field. And right now with them hanging on to a 3-0 lead, I think Coach Mullins can be able to sit comfortable a little bit and, be able to, put in different rotations into this game.
Well, it's really good for team morale, too, when you can get some of those players who don't normally play that often a full game type experience.
As the ball comes into Inez, gives it over to Forisic, gives it over to Fox. And Forisic looking to try to make something happen here for the Broncos. Tries to cross it over to Inez to Forisic. And she has a wide open shot. But actually it will be called offsides. And the ball going back over the Eagles. As Inez had the right thinking there, just Forisic was offsides on that play. And the ball going back over to the Eagles. Slatery over to Weigler. Weigler kicks it over to Witten. Witten almost saves it, but ball will go out of bounds over to the Broncos. As the ball comes over to Curry. Over to Goodspeed. Goodspeed. And that's going to be taken away by Aviola. Aviola has a break now. Aviola is going to have it kicked out of bounds there by the Broncos, and Eagles will have a corner kick.
Yeah, that was a nice recovery by Rihanna Goodspeed there to catch up to Aviola.
This will be Husson's first corner kick of the game here. And actually, it looks like they're going to call it off of Aviola. And it's going to be Hunt who will kick it away. As looks like the refs are going to come over and talk about this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the linesman saw something different than the head referee there.
And it looks like it will still be the Broncos. As the Coach Ward was asking for a sub there and finally was able to get it in, as it's Olivia LeBrun, a junior from Bay City, Michigan, checking into the game here for the Broncos. So throw-in comes in to the Eagles here. As Aviola now comes out away with it. Aviola bringing it up. Aviola looking to try and cross this one. She falls over. And it looks like she's going to be tripped there by Aviola, and the ball will remain with the Broncos. As we're going to see Curry kick this one away. Weigler. We'll kick it over on far left side. He's over to Messer. This is Russell giving it over to Lambert. Lambert gives it over to Aviola. Aviola looking to make something happen. Taken away there by Curry. But Aviola will have a throw in here. As we'll see, number 18, Katie Raymond checking into the game for Kate Harriman. We'll see number 5, Becky Drum checking into the game for number 12, Kayla Beers. And Messer's going to try a shot there, but happens to go a little bit to the right.
Yeah, this isn't something we've seen a lot from Coach Mullins. There's been a lot of substitutions in these opening 20, 30 minutes here.
Definitely trying to get a good rotation going. And right now, the Eagles are just sitting comfortably with a 3-0 lead, as their defense has made it difficult so far here for the Broncos to really get a good look so far.
Yeah, it definitely makes it a lot easier to get substitutions in there when you're winning by 3.
As Nault will kick this one away here. Nope, gets ready. Sends it to Curry and heads it over to Inez. Inez pulls it back. Tries to find Drum. Inez now. Gives it to LeBrun. Broncos using good ball movement here. As now Lambert comes away with it for the Eagles. She'll give it over to Nault. To Weigler. Weigler. It's over to Donahue. Gives to Witten. Back over to Donahue. It's over to Mullins. Mullins now. Sends it down. Nice pass over to Aviola. And Hunt is going to get in front of that one. Curry. Oh, has it taken away there by Aviola. Gives a pass over to Raymond. Raymond tries to find Aviola. But Hunt will take care of that.
The Eagles offense has been doing a really good job of keeping pressure on that defensive line so far this game.
Definitely, as the Broncos have just had a hard time really trying to get anything past the midfield point. And the Eagles just in control from the start to the finish right now.
Yeah, they're keeping the ball on the ground. They're moving it well.
As we see a throw in here for the Broncos. Ball can be taken away there by the Eagles. Lewis loses it. And the ball will come away to Rucker. Rucker trying to find Inez.
You can see that wind affecting the pace of play a little bit right now. That it's picked up a little bit in the last 5 minutes here.
Yeah, it seemed at the very beginning of the game, it started to die down a little bit compared to what we saw in the men's game. But definitely has started to pick up here in these past 5 minutes. As Witten gives it over to Messer, taken away there by Worthmuller. Ball will go out of bounds, and we're going to see some subs now. We're going to see number 4, Samuel Rest, and number 20, Katie Benson checking into the game for the Eagles, giving Mackenzie Lambert and Lindsey Russell a break.
Russell's definitely had a great start to this game with a goal and assist so far.
Definitely she's been so far a big contributor to this team. Russell is a junior midfielder from Salem, Massachusetts. Drum. Staying with it here. Gives it over to Bugby. Bugby looking to give it to LeBrun. And LeBrun runs into Weigler. And the Eagles come away with it.
Yeah, Weigler stood her ground quite well right there.
Yeah, it was a nice pass over to LeBrun. Just a little bit too late. And Weigler was able to keep a hold of the ball there, and the Eagles came away with it. Witten now with a nice little move there. Tries to give it over to Messer, but be taken away there by SUNY Delhi. Arrest. Gives it over to Aviola. That tries to be kicked out there. And it looks like that'll go off. I believe that might have gone off of good speed. So now the Eagles will have a corner kick. 12:24 left to play here in this first half. Eagles still sitting comfortable with the 3-0 lead. Looking to try to convert more to it. Mullins tries to send it in. Be knocked away there by the Broncos. Ball comes into Aviola. Aviola's going to have a shot. Goes off the crossbar. And the ball will happen to roll out of bounds.
That was a nice play by Aviola. She flicked it with her outside of her foot there, but it just barely hit the post.
Definitely a good look there, like you mentioned. Just happened to hit the crossbar.
Aviola seems to have had a lot of those recently that have just barely missed the goal.
Yeah, when last week when they played against Thomas, I think she might have had, one or two of those. And getting good looks, just getting unlucky.
Yeah, obviously she had those 4 goals versus UMaine Farmington a couple weeks ago, and that's been all she's done for the year. So I think she's getting a little bit impatient on those.
Yeah, she happened for that after that big game that she had. She did win NAC Player of the Week. She's a sophomore, so a good player for this squad here.
She had a very good freshman season last year.
Yeah, looking down the list here, it doesn't seem like they have as many seniors like they did last year. I believe there is.
Yeah, they have a very strong freshman and sophomore class that's
Right.
moving up the.
Yeah, because I think I just counted 6. I believe there's 6 seniors, and then the rest of the group is mostly freshmen and sophomores. So definitely a bright future here for the Eagles. Aviola staying with it here, gives it over to Mullins. Benson will stay with it here. She gives it over to Lewis. LeBrun takes it away. Gives it to Inez. Inez racing down the field here, using her speed. Tries to give it over to Drum.
Inez seems to be trying to do everything for the Delhi Broncos right now, and that's not exactly her fault. She's not getting the help she needs up top right now.
The Broncos definitely have seemed to struggled a little bit offensively here in this game. Looking to try to get something going. Some ball be thrown in there to Bugby to send it down. Ball will be Worth Mueller. It looks like she happened to go out of bounds there, so the ball will be going back over to the Eagles. As we'll see a throw in now. As Witten will get ready to have another throw in. Witten throws it into Aviola. Be taken away there by Rooker. Aviola stays with it. Tries to give a pass over to Arrest, but be taken away there by SUNY Delhi. Here's Fox. Fox bringing it up. It's going to be taken away there by Raymond, and she'll give it over to Mullins. Mullins sends it down. Curry kicks it away, but still stays with Mullins. Over to Aviola. To Messer. Messer looking to get a shot off here. She gets one off, but will happen to go to the left there and will go out of bounds.
Yeah, Worfmuller was right on her hip there and didn't really give her the room to take a proper hit on that ball.
As it's going to be Curry here going to kick this one away for the Broncos. 7:37 left to play in this first half. So far here, Husson's had 14 shots compared to SUNY Delhi's 1. Nice crossover, as that was Katie Raymond. Just happened to hit that one a little bit to the left there and goes out of bounds. As number 19, Evelyn Chacha, checking into the game for Number 6, Elena Rooker. I like that last name, Cha-Cha.
Rolls off the tongue, Isaac.
Yes. As Donahue will make the throw in here. As Messer to give it over to Aviola. Comes into good speed. As Donahue stays with it. Ball's tipped up in the air. Aviola and Curry trying to race over for it. Curry will let that one go out of bounds. Stay with the Broncos here. Kicks it down the field to Donahue. Donahue will have a throw in. Donahue gives it into Witten. Happens to go out of bounds. Going back over to the Broncos. As Aviola comes away with it, gives it over to Messer. Mullins. Staying with it. It's over to Donahue. Donahue over to Mullins. Mullins gives it to Messer. Messer to Benson. Benson gives the pass over to Raymond, but it's going to be taken away there by Curry. Benson stays with it. Being guarded by LeBrun. As it's Curry and let it go out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick here for the Broncos.
Yeah, that was another one that just kept rolling down the sideline until it went out of bounds for the goal kick.
As Aviola gets a hold of this one, and she tries to get a shot off, and she takes a hard hit there. And it looks like no whistle will be called on that.
Yeah, it seemed like both players got there at the same time, and there was no.
Good speed. Over to Raymond. Ball will be tipped up in the air. Benson gives it over to Lewis. But be taken away by Inez. Inez over to LeBrun. To Inez. Inez. Give it over to Nultz. And the Eagles will look to be patient here on this offensive set. Weigler gives it up to Benson. Benson. Just give a pass. Might have been a...
Looked like a handball there, Isaac, in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I was guessing. It must have been a handball. As it's going to be Miranda Lewis going to be kicking this one away. Lewis looks to send it down, gets it to Arrest. Aviola staying with it. Aviola gives a pass down to Benson, but it's going to be too much for her to be able to get it to it. So the ball will be thrown in. Benson over to Messer. Tries to give it over to Mullins, but taken away there. It's Bugby. Aviola now for the Eagles. Looking to make something happen. Tries to give a pass over. Lewis. And it looks like there it will be a foul called. As Mullins now will have a kick here.
It's another dangerous location for a free kick to have.
Mullins kicks this one. And, just happens to go over the goalpost there. I thought for a second Hunt might have had a tip on that, but I think it went off the crossbar and happened to go out of bounds.
Yeah, that ball just kept rising.
Under 2 minutes to play now in this first half. Broncos looking to try to get something going into the second half. LeBrun looks to cross it over to Drum as Weigler takes it away. Mullins over to Benson. Couldn't save it. So now Fox will have a throw in. Comes into Drum. Drum will let it go out of bounds. And it will be a goal kick here. As now it will be 1 minute now left to play in this first half.
A little bit of discussion between the coach and the head referee here.
I think he's trying to get clarification off of that play that went out of bounds.
Refereeing is a constant negotiation in soccer.
Weigler gives it over to tries to give her down to Witten, but Aviola wasn't able to save it. 25 seconds now. Broncos make a throw in here. Comes into Messer. As Aviola now comes away with it. Eagles looking to make one last play here. Gives it to Raymond. And it will be kicked out over to Arrest. Arrest over to Mullins. Lewis will dribble out the clock there. And that is how the first half ends, as it's Husson currently leading with a 3-0 lead here in this first half. Avery, what are some thoughts of that first half?
Yeah, well, Husson got their goals early, and then they've just been possessing the ball ever since. And currently, SUNY Deli has not really had much of offensive pressure at all this game.
So far, Husson is just taking control from the start here, as the goal started with Lindsey Russell scoring a goal with 12:26 into the first half. And then Alexa Thayer ended up scoring the second goal. And then Marilla Corletto happened to score the third goal. And right now they are sitting comfortably with a 3-0 lead heading into halftime. So we will be back for our second half action here. Stay tuned right here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network.
Selling is all about relationships and building trust. At Greenway, it's our people that have built the business. We're fortunate to have a team with years of experience. They know John Deere equipment inside and out and go the extra mile to take care of our customers.
And right now is a great time to talk to one of us about a new tractor. Get 0% APR financing for 72 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor. Nothing runs like a Deere.
From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
Welcome back to Boucher Field. I'm Avery Henningsen, now on play-by-play with Isaac Potter on color. We sit here with a 3-0 lead for the Husson Eagles. Isaac, what are you looking for the Eagles today?
Yeah, I mean, they're currently sitting comfortable with a 3-0 lead right now. They've really just had control from the start here, and, you know, I'm sure they're looking to try to keep it going here going into the second half. I'm sure you'll probably see a lot of subs probably in this second half as Husson will have a game tomorrow. So for the Eagles, I wouldn't really change too much. I mean, they've been getting good looks, and you can't really complain if you're Coach Mullins.
We'd like to take a moment to thank today's game sponsors. Performance PT, designing a healthier you. Greenway Equipment Sales in Eldworth and Bangor, nothing runs like a Deere. Governor's Restaurant and Casella, giving resources a new life.
Definitely, as you know, the Eagles have been moving the ball well as that's another good thing I think you'd like to see from Coach Mullins is they're being very patient here on offense. You know, getting good looks. You know, they've had lots of opportunities, and SUNY Delhi has really struggled trying to get some looks. So we'll see if SUNY Delhi will make some adjustments here to try to slow them down. They'll have to fight their way back into this one, but we'll see how it goes second half.
Husson running a little bit of a different lineup here this second half with some new players out there. Kenzie Lambert back to Madison Higgins. They're working around the back here. Laura Martell gets it to Lindsey Russell, who loses it and then gets it back to Lambert up the right side. She's looking to move it up in there. Kate Harriman at the top of the 18 here takes a shot. That's a little bit wide left.
Yeah, good look there from Harriman. She was also looked like she was trying to get it up to Addie Lastly, but was not able to get it there to her.
Delhi taking the goal kick here. Lindsey Russell wins it. Addie Lasley hits it over to Kate Harriman, who misses it wide right off the header.
Yeah, and that's really just the thing here. SUNY Delhi really struggled within that first half. They've been having struggles just trying to get it past the midfield. You know, Inez is, whenever when she has the ball, normally she's being swarmed by 2 or 3 Husson defenders, and it's really just made it difficult here for SUNY Delhi.
Number 19, Madison Higgins wins that one. Kate Harriman is looking to pressure the SUNY defense here. Lindsey Russell, the star of the first half, wins it at the top of the 18. She takes a slow rolling shot, but gets saved by Andrea Hunt there.
Yeah, and it looked like Beers was kind of holding on to her there when she was trying to get that shot off, but just happened to miss.
Punt up the right side by Andrea Hunt. Kendra Donahue wins it out of the air there. Back to Marilla Corletto. They work it outside to Megan Buddymeyer. He's looking for options. Addie Lazille and Caitlin Worthmiller getting a collision there. Foul on Lazille.
Yeah, Lastly just happened to trip and fell into her and happened to get the foul call.
Yeah, I don't think there was any malcontent there. It was just she kind of fell over and landed on the wrong person. Ball in to the box here. Number 15 wins it. Casey Bugby has the ball in the middle here, back to Rihanna Goodspeed, who sends the ball up the way, but offside's called there.
Yep, just happened to, I believe that happened to be, I think that was on Fox. Just happened to be camping over there and just kind of lost track that they had the ball, and an offside call given back over to Husson.
Madison Higgins with the kick here. She works out wide to Megan Buddymeyer. She has time. She's looking to play it up the field to Addie Lasley. But Caitlin Worthmuller steals it there in the middle and then loses it to Lindsay Russell, who goes back to Kendra Donahue. Up to Meg. Collision there on the sideline. Husson ball. She does a quick throw in into Aviola, who loses it, but Megan Buddymeyer wins it back. Back to Corletto. Hit there by Ulana Uruker for the...
Definitely getting a little physical here in this second half here. The refs really have let, both teams play here so far. I don't think any cards have been awarded in both of these games that we've seen.
No. Olivia Curry here with the kick off the foul. She tries to send it into the box. Just misses Ennis off the end of that.
Yeah, Curry there trying to kick it down over to Inez, but Inez just a little bit too far ahead of her, and the ball goes out of bounds.
The Eagles see Laura Martell in the middle there, out to Mackenzie Lambert on the right side, who's looking to work it up there. She sees Harriman up off of Delhi for the throw in there. Lambert back to Moret. Madison Higgins sends it up to Aviola, who works her way around the defender and falls in the box there.
It looks like Aviola does get the call. She was tripped, and looks like she'll have a penalty kick.
Aviola is going to take this ball. She's Husson's leading goal scorer on the year. Referee talking to Delhi's captain here. Goalie's on her line. Here's the kick from Aviola. Slots it right in the bottom corner. Nice goal by Husson there.
As Aviola jumps up with excitement there as she finally gets one in the back of the net. She had a few ones last week that hit the crossbar and one that hit the crossbar again here today. And she happened to find the back of the net.
Yeah, it's a good confidence builder for Aviola. She's been having a lot that have just barely missed the goal in the last couple games, it seems like. And as we prepare to get underway here again, Delhi with the ball now. Kelsey Inez back to Casey Bugby. Sends it back to Inez. Addie Lasley has the ball. She's dribbling up the middle to Lindsay Russell. Back to Kate Harriman. But stolen by Delhi, who now are looking to make their own counterattack, but stopped by Mackenzie Lambert. Back to Laura Martell. It's a couple good hits in a row by Isla Vorasic to stop the Husson offense. That's a shot by Mortel there, but blocked by the SUNY defense. Martel with a second shot, but easy save for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, Eagles continuing to be strong offensively here in the start of the second half.
Yeah, they're controlling the ball well and moving it around all over the field. Back to Weigler. Sees Laura Martell in the middle. Out wide to Lambert. Harriman hit pretty hard in the back there. Foul.
Yeah, it looks like it was believe that was Leach there. Just happened to give her a little push in the back, and Eagles will have a kick here.
Yeah, she got there just a second too early. Madison Higgins with the kick here. She sends it long up the left side. Won by Delhi, but lost. Corletto out to Megan on the left side. He's looking to send this in. Cross over. Oh, just missed by Kate Hireman high over the crossbar.
Yeah, that was a great look there. It was either meant for Aviola and Harriman, and Harriman just happens just to hit it a little bit over the net there.
Megan Buddymeyer is Husson's leading assist holder right now, and that was a good ball by her.
She's a sophomore defenseman from Portsmouth, Rhode Island.
Delhi looking to work it up the left side, but Lambert sends a good ball down to the box. Addie Lasley with the ball. Out to Lindsay Russell. Handball called on her. Delhi will have a kick going forward. Looks like Olivia Curry to take this one. What does Delhi need to do to turn this game around a little bit? They're down 4-0 now.
Well, really, I think it's just, mostly Husson's, defense has really been swarming. I think they just need it seems like when they have the ball, they're just so quick to want to get rid of it. I would probably say they just need to be patient here and just, try to take it, one stop at a time here.
Taking Buddymeyer back to Madison Weigler here. Looks like Husson's trying to work it back around their defensive line here. She goes out wide to Lambert. The Eagles are really taking their time here, playing good balls on the ground right now. Lambert sends it up to Aviola, who loses it, but Harriman is there to get the rebound. Pass through up into Aviola. She sends the ball across to Addie Lasley for a goal. 5-0 for Husson now.
Yeah, what a great pass there from Natalie Aviola to find Lasley. She finds the back of the net.
Yeah, that's Lasley's first goal of her career here at Husson. It was a nice finish by her to be on the end of that.
Absolutely, definitely was a great shot there from her.
That takes composure to finish those little balls right across the middle like that.
Husson continuing to push their lead as it's now 5-0 here, and definitely has been a good day here so far for the Eagles.
Here's Kelsey Inns with the ball. She's looking to find somebody up the middle. Megan Buddymeyer takes it off her, and then loses the ball to Casey Bugby, who gets the ball back and sends it up the line for Ulena Ruker. Looks like a throw in there for Delhi on the right, far up the right side.
Yeah, looks like it'll be Bugby taking the throw in here.
They're looking to find some sort of offense out of this play. Husson clears it out wide. Another throw in for Delhi. That wind's picking up again here, Isaac.
Yeah, definitely has seemed to pick up a little bit more again in this, a little bit in this second half. Definitely was a big factor in the first game. Definitely slowed down a little bit, but now starting to see it pick up again.
Addie Lasley making a great run up the middle, sends a through ball up to Kate Harriman, who's in the box. She finishes it. Goal, Husson. That was a nice play by Lasley to find that space right up the middle and get the good counterattack up to Kate Harriman right in the box.
Yeah, definitely was a great play there by Harriman, able to stay with it and stay composed, and another goal for the Eagles.
It's 6-0 now for Husson. They seem to have a lot of these games last year where they'd have like a 2-1 victory and then they would just have one game where it's 6-0.
Yeah, definitely. Right now, it's definitely just been all Eagles in this game, and obviously with us sitting comfortably with a 6-0 lead, it's good for Coach Mullins now because he will be able to rotate his players in and out, and get some players who don't really see the field often, be able to get them a chance in the game, and it'll also help them get ready for tomorrow's matchup.
Yeah, Molly Finn and Devin St. Louis just entered the game there for Kate Harriman and Natty Aviola. They swapped in some new people up top. Lasley comes back for it, gets it over to Lindsey Russell, who sends it up the line. Close pass there. Delhi with the ball. They're looking to get it out of their defensive third here. Addie Lasley steals it. Molly Finn with the ball. Looking for a shot. Shot just over the crossbar.
Yeah, good work there by Finn, though. She pressured there and, got a open space there to take a good shot. Just happens to go a little bit over the top of the bar.
Yeah, that was a nice connection between her and Addie Lasley. Husson is really threatening on over and over again right now.
Yeah, SUNY Delhi's really seemed to struggle, just getting it past the midfield, and Husson's defense just really has been swarming. When someone has possession, they're being surrounded by 2 or 3 Husson defenders, and it's tough play there.
Finn goes down on that play. It looks like a foul for SUNY Delhi. Marilla Corletto, who had a nice free kick goal earlier, is going to line up over this one. It looks like she's a little far out for a shot, though. Looks like she'll be trying to swing this into the left side of that 18-yard box. Megan Buddymeyer gets the rebound. Sends another one back into the box. Andrea Hunt comes off her line well, though, and gets that ball.
It looks like Buddymeyer is down with an injury right now, so hopefully it's nothing serious. So we'll take a quick break here.
If you want a place where you can be seen as an individual and know what you're doing and have a career to look forward to, this is your place.
Husson brings in 3 subs there at the injury timeout. Thoughts out to Megan Buddymeyer. She limped off the field there.
Yeah, definitely took a strong hit there, but good to see her to be able to get up and walk over there. Hopefully it's nothing too serious and it's just a minor injury.
Cam Rolfe replaces her out on that left wing, and Caitlin Haley and Maddie Griffin also come in. Griffin takes over that right outside back position. Laura Martell with the ball, sends it up the line for Molly Finn. Lambert comes streaking in there. Cleared for a Husson throw-in. Lambert to take, sends it in to Finn, out to Martell. Martell sends it to Lambert, who sends the ball across the top of the 18.
It looked like that was St. Louis trying to make the cross there.
Yeah, that just kind of hit off her toe and went over the crossbar. Adria Hunt here with the goal kick. Inez wins it. She's dribbling around, 2 Husson players right on her, though. It's a Delhi throw in. Seems like all day Inez, whenever she gets the ball, has at least 2 people on her.
Yeah, definitely. Like we mentioned in the pregame, she currently leads the team in goals, and she's been the only person that has scored goals all season long. And Coach Mullins has definitely done her scouting report and definitely has known that she's one of the top players.
Inez goes down there and is talking to the referee now.
Yeah, it looked like it was a little scuffle there between her and St. Louis.
Looks like St. Louis is going to get away with a warning on this play. But the foul. Free kick for Delhi here. They're looking to build from the back here, I would imagine. She sends it up. Inez with the ball. Won by Madison Higgins in the middle. Kaylin Haley. Delhi comes out of the scrum with it. They send it up the line for number 23, Michaela Slattery, who gets in a collision with Madison Weigler in the box there.
Yeah, it looked like it was Slattery happened to push, I believe. Didn't really see who she pushed into Weigler, but definitely getting a little chippy here.
Yeah, I would imagine that Delhi is starting to get a little bit frustrated with this game. You never want to drive multiple hours and then lose by multiple scores.
Yeah, and they'll be back again tomorrow. They'll be going up to Umpy after this game. Be playing against them at 2:30 tomorrow.
Laura Martell makes a great play there to send it up through to Devin St. Louis, who loses it to Delhi but wins the throw in here. Looks like some subs for both teams here, as Miranda Lewis goes in for Husson. Kaylee Leach goes in for SUNY Delhi. Number 9, Shina Myers comes in as well. Olivia LeBrun also enters the game. Molly Finn goes down there on that play, but out to Lasley, who sends it out to Rolf, who sends a shot over, but gets wiped out there. Multiple Husson people down there for a second.
Yeah, look. The ref just checking on Finn there, making sure she's okay. Looks like she got hit in the head when she went down, so. But she happens to be okay, but I think they might take her out just in case.
Stoppage in play here as Coach Mullins talks to the referees. This Husson team has definitely looked good today, Isaac.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they've been moving the ball well. They've been playing well offensively, taking care of the ball, and they've been getting a lot of good looks. And, they've made it really difficult on the Broncos to be able to get something going, so.
It looks like Finn's going to be checked out by the trainer here.
Yeah, I think they just want to make sure that, because she hit her head, so they're just doing a little quick concussion test just to, you want to make sure to be able to, make sure she's, all good before she was able to go back in the game.
Looks like Katie Raymond is going to enter the game for her. Miranda Lewis sends it up to her. Delhi passing the ball around the back here. Sends it up the line. But Madison Griffin wins it quite easily. Sends it back to Weigler. Laura Martell with the ball in the midfield. Another hit there. Foul on Delhi.
That'll be Martell taking the kick here.
She'll be looking to get it up into somebody in the box here. Out to Cam Rolfe on the left side. Sends it into Devin St. Louis. Or Addie Lasley, excuse me. Cam has the ball. She sends it back. Number 9, Shiloh Myers has it here. Weigler gets it. She sends it up to Lambert on the right side. Husson looking to just slow the ball down here a little bit.
Yeah, if you're Husson here, you know, you want to just continue to be patient on offense here, try to get some good looks and try to get more of the players involved.
Cam Rolfe with the ball on the left side here. Back to Miranda Lewis. She sends a ball across the line to Devin St. Louis. We have a foul on Husson here.
Yeah, looks like it's going to go on St. Louis here.
SUNY Delhi is taking this kick here. Nice ball up to 24. He's in a foot race with Madison Griffin up the left side. Husson kicks it out for a corner.
And I'm not sure if they had one in the first half, but this might be one of their first corner kicks in the game.
Yeah, I believe they had one corner. Yeah, they had one corner in the first half here, but
Okay, yeah.
Katie Raymond exits the game for Molly Finn, who's back in there. Delhi looking to send it into the box here. Over the top. Madison Weigler will take this goal kick.
Yeah, Curry just singing that one a little bit too far.
Weigler out wide to Cam Rolfe. Sends it back to Madison Higgins. Pressure by 24 here. Higgins sends it up to Finn, who steals it back from Delhi here. Couple nice moves there by Finn as she gets wiped out there by Delhi, who sends it back to their defense. They're working it back across, but she had nobody to pass to there. Cameron Rolfe moving up the left side. She passes it to Caitlin Haley in the middle, who tries to send it up to Addie Lasley. Makes its way to Finn. Finn working her way around the top of the 18. She sends a ball into Devin St. Louis. He sends it back to Lambert as they try to slow it down here a little bit. Martell will pass it back to Madison Griffin. Martell back to Higgins here, who will send it up to Molly Finn. Delhi with the ball. Madison Griffin in a foot race with Kat Fox here, but rolls out of bounds. Looks like it'll be a Husson throw on the right side. A little short one to Griffin. Works it up to Martell. Passes to Devin St. Louis. Kenzie Lambert makes a nice play there coming in front of the Delhi striker. Then gives a little bit of a shove there, but ref no call. Delhi moving it up the middle of the field here. Number 24 is in on goal here. Nice save by Madison Weigler there on the shot.
Yeah, great save there by Weigler. LeBron had a good open look there, got a good shot off, but just an even better save there by Weigler.
Higgins makes a nice play also to clear it out to the outside for the throw-in.
I believe that was their second shot on the game too.
Looks like a handball call there by the ref.
Yeah, it looked like it was Drum. Wasn't able to. Actually, that was Rooker. Didn't move her hand in time, and ball going back over to the Eagles.
Free kick goes out of bounds. Delhi with the ball. Throw in just past midfield here. They're looking to find somebody in that offensive third. Madison Griffin just clears it up the line. Devin St. Louis takes that ball away from Delhi. Sends it over to Addie Lasley. She's looking to slow it down. Loses it. Delhi clears it up. Madison Higgins sends it back to Weigler, who clears it out to Cam Rolfe on the left side. A nice job by the Husson defense there to close that down. Martell to Haley, who loses it. China Myers with the ball now. Sends it back to her defense. Miranda Lewis tries to find Molly Finn up there, but gives it away. Husson takes it back. Puts Devin St. Louis up to Molly Finn.
Yeah, it was a nice pass there, just a little bit too far ahead for Finn to be able to catch up and get it.
Kenzie Lambert heads it out of bounds. Delhi throw in. They lose it on their end though. It'll be a Husson throw in now. Looks like Lambert's waiting for Higgins to tie her shoe. The Eagles. Delhi in now. Cross across the saved by Weigler there.
Yeah, it was a good cross there by Leach. Tried to find LeBrun, but just a nice play by Weigler to pick it up.
Kaylin Haley dribbling up the left side now. Kicks it off. Delhi's number 15 there. Casey Bugby, who goes down.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to call a foul there. I believe that will go on.
Cam Rolfe.
Yeah. Yeah, that will go on Haley, so.
Weigler wins her box. Madison Griffin goes flying there.
Yeah, and it looks like he's going to probably. No, it looks like it will actually just be a warning there.
The referees let a couple slide here in the second half. That's at both benches.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, the refs, in both games have really let both sides play here so far. Like, no cards were awarded in both of the games, so definitely they've been letting them play.
Madison Higgins with the ball. Sends it up to Miranda Lewis. It goes out wide to Lambert. She sends it up the line to Devin St. Louis. Another hit there. Delhi clears it way up the left. It looks like Devin St. Louis is struggling there a little bit after that hit.
Yeah, it looks like she'll be taken out. And we'll see Number 16, Sophia Mullins checking for her.
Alexis Thayer is also entering the game for Laura Martell. St. Louis looks to be in a little bit of pain there, but it's definitely gone quite chippy here in this last 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely has been chippy here in the second half, and I think obviously some frustration probably, it's been a factor in this, but also both teams still, playing hard and wanting to be able to, still, give their best. So
Well, also, it's nice to let them play, but at some point you might need to pull out a card too. Lambert with the throw into Madison Griffin. That would be Abby Harrington entering the game. It's her first game at Husson. Was a walk-on last week.
good to be able to have her on the roster and be a part of the team. So get ready here.
Alexis Thayer with the ball, working it up. Goes out of bounds for Delhi throw-in. Sends it up. Olivia LeBroom with a header back over to the side. Alexa Thayer comes in and snuffs that out, though. Looks like we have a foul on Delhi there. Madison Higgins will take this ball. She sends it up to Sophia Mullins, who loses it. Kaylin Haley with the ball in the middle now. She sends it up to Molly Finn, who's got a little bit of room to work with here. But she loses it to Delhi, who now have the ball with Shyla Myers. Weigler with the ball now. She's just holding on to it. No need to pass it around right now. She picks it up. Madison Griffin working it up the left side. She sees Cam Rolfe streaking up the left side, but rolls too far out of bounds. Delhi with the throw in here. Sees LeBroom. There'll be a foul on Husson there. Number 3, Rihanna Goodspeed will be taking the kick. Header won by Miranda Lewis, who sends it up to Devin, or Addie Lasley. Sophia Mullins slows down the play here a little bit, letting her offense get into the third. Delhi kicks it all the way up the line here. We have Madison Higgins with the ball now. She clears it up. But Shyla Myers wins it in the middle. Griffin wins the header, though. Alexa Thayer now with the ball. She works it up to Finn, who loses it to Delhi. Delhi looking to work it back out to their outside wing, but Rolfe is there. Addie Lasley. She takes a shot. Easy save for Delhi, though.
Yeah, it was a good look for her. Just didn't put too much power to it.
Miranda Lewis wins that one. Addie Lasley is up the left wing now. She sends it. She's working her way into the box, but loses it in there to Delhi. But Thayer's there to win it back. Ball off the defender. Delhi dribbling out of the 18 with it now. It's Kat Fox with the ball, who works it back to her defense. That's Abby Harrington's first play, a foul. It's now a Delhi free kick here. Number 3, Rihanna Goodspeed will take it. She'll be looking to work it out to this left side. Miranda Lewis wins that ball in the air. She's been doing well at that lately, Isaac.
Yeah, she definitely has. She's definitely a good player for the team, and she's done a lot of good things here today and on the season.
Sammy Russ enters the game now for Husson, taking out Addie Lasley on that left wing spot. Two players enter for the Delhi Broncos as well, with Evelyn Cha-Cha coming in. Husson with a throw in here. Caleb Beers was the other sub for the Delhi Broncos. Looks like a throw in for Delhi. Madison Higgins with the ball. She kicks it off the attacker for a Husson throw in. That was a nice heads up play by her to get that ball out off of the other team. Long throw by her up the right side. Delhi looking to work it around. They have a nice ball in, but Weigler's there to save it. She works it up the left side to Caitlin Haley, who passes it to Sammy Russ, who's now going up the left. She has Thayer and Finn with her. Thayer with a pass out of bounds. Nice ball by Russ, though.
Yeah, it looked like Thayer was trying to give it back to her, just put a little bit too much on it for Russ to be able to get it.
That ball stays in bounds, and Russ makes a nice play to steal that back. 3 with a nice turn. Off of Caitlin Haley for a throw in there. Evelyn Cha-Cha with the ball there. With a smooth turn by her. Cam Rolth with the ball. She's looking to just get it out of their defensive third now. She sees Sammy. Loses it to Delhi. Sends the ball across, but easy play for Weigler.
Yeah, it looks like he stopped the clock to get some substitutions here.
Yeah, Courtney Denmayo comes in for the SUNY Delhi Broncos here. She started this game as a freshman. From Roxbury, New York. Madison Griffin here with the ball out to Rolf. They're going to work a ball into the middle, but given away there. Lindsay Russell wins it out to Mullins. Mullins looking is trying to find a pass here. She passes it to Alexa Thayer. They've got Husson players all in the attacking third right now. Ball out to Cam Roll. She's got nobody around her. They see Sammy out on the left side. Nice ball in from her. Alexa Thayer with it. Too long of a touch there for Thayer. That was a nice play by the Husson offense to get into the box there for that. Looks like a handball on Sammy Arrest there. Bounced off the ground and up into her. Rihanna Goodspeed takes the kick. Nice ball over the top. Weigler gets there though. Weigler with the punt up the right side to Mullins. She traps it, sends it to Thayer. Thayer up the middle to Miranda Lewis. Out to Caitlin Haley. She sees Sammy Arrest on the left side. Ball's a little bit too far out of bounds, so. Delhi with the throw in here. Rolf wins the header. Sees Finn. Good speed wins that, though. Some contact right there and around the box. Cha-Cha with the ball here.
Weiler happened to hit that one out of bounds, and the Broncos going to take a corner kick here.
Yeah, they'll have an offensive play here with not much time left in this game. Just winding down to 7 minutes now. Sophia Mullins comes out of that corner kick with the ball. Looks like Delhi's Shyla Myers is down in front of us here. Molly Finn sends the ball up to Caitlin Haley. Ref blows the whistle dead here so that Myers can get out of this game. Mackenzie Suma is coming in for her. Also looks like number 18, Katie Raymond for Husson is coming in.
Yeah, looks like she's going to give Sophia Mullins a break.
Sophia will be a big part of this team for tomorrow's game, so they got her some minutes, but it's smart to give her a break here. Delhi's ball, they go back to the goalkeeper. That's an offense looking to pressure this. Goes out wide for a throw-in. That's Abby Harrington with the throw. It's back to her. Pass across, he'll exit there. She loses it to good speed. Higgins with the ball. Delhi takes it back, trying to work it through, but Miranda Lewis takes it there in the middle. Back to Delhi. Tammy Arrest is now working up the left side here. Defender comes on. She sends a nice ball up to Finn, who tries to take on the defender and loses it. Madison Griffin's going to work this ball back to the goalkeeper now. Weiger looking to clear her box. She sends it out to Harrington, who loses it out off the right sideline there. Looks like Husson throw. They've been controlling the ball here over the last 20 minutes or so, but haven't done that much in the box. So.
Yeah, and, you know, SUNY Delhi, you know, they've been getting a lot better looks so far, and, you know, obviously the scoreboard doesn't really, you know, is going the way that, you know, the Broncos are wanting to go, but they're still playing hard to the end, and, you know, they've been getting some good looks.
Caitlin Haley now with the ball, moving up the right side, sends it into Finn. She has two Delhi defenders on her. She cuts it back, ball back to Haley. Haley with the ball. She works it over Rest. Shot by her, saved by the goalkeeper. Nice save there.
Yeah, good pass over there from Haley over to Arrest, and Arrest had a good look at it, but a nice save there by Hunt.
It's a hard angle for her to hit that shot on, but she made a good attempt at it. Ball out wide to Arrest. They call that off the sideline. It's going to be a Delhi throw-in. Delhi looking to throw this in. She sees the short option, and Becky Drum.
It looked like there might have been I think it might have been called a handball there. It looked like on Cha-Cha.
Number 19, Madison Higgins, is going to take this kick. She sends a nice ball into the backside of that box. Molly Finn gets on the end of it. She cleared by Delhi. Abby Harrington with it now. Sends it in the middle. Miranda Lewis wins it there. Long ball, but Weigler's there to get it. She sends the ball up to Alexa Thayer. Trying to work it around. A little slow pass to Abby Harrington, who sends it up to Katie Raymond. She sees Finn. Tries to see her on the through ball, but communication wasn't there for Husson. Abby Harrington with the throw now. Into Katie Raymond. Sends it across the box. Goalkeeper comes out. She saves that. Long punt up the middle to number 12. She loses it to Madison Griffin, who sends the ball back into the third. Finn wins it off the bounce. She sees Caitlin Haley. Sends a nice ball into Alexa Thayer. She's got a rest on her left side, but takes a shot. Wide right.
Good pass there, though, from Haley. Used it with her left foot there, found Thayer, and Thayer had a good look at it, just a little bit too much.
Delhi Broncos will take his kick. No rush here. They want to stop the damage at this point.
Yeah, just looking to let time wind down, and the Eagles going to move to 4-5 overall and 3-0 in conference play.
Weigler with the ball now. Husson just working around the back here. At this point, Weigler can pretty much just hold on to the ball for a couple seconds and punt it up there. Ten seconds here. Husson looking to get one last final chance on goal here. It looks like the clock will probably just wind out here. Molly Finn with a shot. No time left. 6-0 for Husson today, Isaac. Quite a game.
Yeah, just Husson just took control from start to finish and took care of business, and definitely a good win for them as they head into tomorrow when they'll face SUNY Skill.
Yeah, and SUNY Delhi will be up in Umpy tomorrow. So thank you guys for tuning in. Isaac, any last words?
Yeah, pleasure working this game with you, Avery. Tomorrow you'll get to work with good old Ethan Snow, so go easy on him. So, but yeah, it's been a pleasure working with you today, man.
Pleasure working with you, Isaac. For Eagles Sports Network, I've been Avery Henningsen with Isaac Potter.